Maximizing gross margin. Strategies for small businesses. As a small business owner, maximizing your gross margin or gross profit is essential for long-term success. Gross margin is the difference between revenue and the cost of goods sold, KOGs, while gross profit is the revenue minus all direct costs associated with producing the goods or services. In simple terms, it's the amount of money you make after you've paid for the materials or services needed to produce your product or service. Here are some ways to maximize your gross margin or gross profit. Set your prices right. To maximize your gross margin, you need to set your prices appropriately. If you price your products too high, you risk driving away customers. If you price them too low, you risk not making enough money. To set your prices appropriately, you need to know your KOGs, overhead costs, and target gross margin. Once you know these figures, you can calculate your target price to ensure you earn your desired gross margin. Reduce your COGS. Another way to maximize your gross margin is to reduce your KOGs. This can be done by negotiating with suppliers, finding cheaper raw materials, or improving your production process to reduce waste. Look for ways to reduce your costs without sacrificing quality. Increase your prices. If you're confident in the value of your product or service, consider increasing your prices. This can be done gradually over time, so your customers have time to adjust. However, make sure you're still competitive with other businesses in your industry. Focus on high-margin products or services. Identify the products or services with the highest gross margins and focus on promoting and selling those. This will help you increase your overall gross margin. Find new revenue streams. Look for new ways to generate revenue. This could be through new products, services, or even partnerships with other businesses. Diversifying your revenue streams can help increase your gross profit. Control your overhead costs. Overhead costs can eat into your gross margin, so it's important to keep them under control. Look for ways to reduce your rent, utilities, and other fixed costs without sacrificing quality or productivity. Consider the cost of sales. In addition to the cost of goods sold, COGs, small businesses need to consider the cost of sales, COS, when calculating their gross margin. The COS includes all the expenses related to selling and marketing your products or services, such as advertising, commissions, and shipping costs. Failure to account for the COS can lead to a misleading gross margin figure. To maximize your gross margin, it's essential to keep your COS under control. Look for ways to reduce your sales and marketing expenses without sacrificing your sales volume or quality. In summary, to maximize your gross margin or gross profit, you need to consider both the KOGs and the COS. By reducing your COGs, increasing your prices, focusing on high-margin products or services, finding new revenue streams, controlling your overhead costs, and keeping your COS under control, you can improve your bottom line and take your small business to the next level. If you're interested in learning more about improving your business, check out the Vital Few Sequencing on Demand video presentation. This presentation will help you identify the key areas of your business that need attention and give you strategies to maximize your business's potential.